Hello, my sirs, mates, and ladies out there. How's it going? It's Brad Whelan, also known as Jimmy J57, and welcome back to another GTA 5 video. Today we're going to be doing a garage tour, but this garage tour is going to be a little bit different. This is all my least favorite cars. Now, you probably noticed that when you saw the rat hood on this Pagani over here. You're like, what the fuck is that? That's right, after the last garage tour video, I did all my favorite cars all in one garage, and I thought of the idea, you know, it'd be cool if I did one with all my least favorite cars. So a bunch of you guys commented saying that's a really good idea and you'd like to see that. So that is what we're doing today. I did take all these cars and I did pimp them out. So, you know, they are still pimped. They're not just stock, but I don't know. I'll go through them. They're just all my least favorite cars. This one is probably the best of my least favorite. This is the Shyster Fusillade. Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Pretty sure. It's going to be hard to remember some of these names of cars because I don't use them often, of course, because they're not my favorite. But this one's probably the best just because it has a lot of customization options. The spoiler has front bumper, hood, that kind of stuff. So I just painted that one matte red. It doesn't look too bad. Something about this car I don't like very much, and it's kind of a horrible car in the sports category, so that's probably why it makes it into this garage. Next, we have the Lampadati Pagani, and this one for me, oh my god, don't even get me started.
This shit hood.
I find this car so ugly, whether it has this rusted out rat hood or not. I just find it so ugly. Like, I understand, you guys can have your own opinions, and like, I don't expect everyone to agree with my garage here. These are just my least favorite cars. If you guys, you know, have other cars that you don't like or you think I missed some in this garage, by all means, comment them down below. But I'm going to go through what I think. And for this car, I just find it so ugly. I don't know why. The yellow lights on the front, tinted yellow, it doesn't matter what you do to them, xenon lights or whatever, they still just have that yellow tinge on there. And I don't know why, just the look of the car, it just doesn't look that nice to me. The skis on top is a pretty funny, you know, tuning for the roof, but other than that, not my favorite. Now, this one I know is going to be a controversial one. This is the Primo. And I know it's going to be controversial because pimped out like this, I'm not going to lie, I like it. It does look nice, but the stock version of this looks like garbage. It looks like garbage. It's like, I don't like it. I really don't. Pimped out, especially with Benny's now, it does look really cool. And I think I did a pretty good job on the customization. What do you think, King? You think it's a good customization of that?
I like it.
All right, yeah. So I think the customization I did in this case looks really nice, but I find the Primo itself, especially when it's stock or not gone through Benny's customs, I find it to look really bad. I really don't like it. Now, we're going to move on to the next car here. What's this one even called? Is this the
Dilettante.
Dilettante.
They're already carrying.
I can never pronounce this thing. The Dilettante. We'll go with that one. Now, this car is probably one of the worst cars in the game, if not the worst. Actually, you know what? We'll get to the worst next. I have some beef with the Prairie over there. But we'll chill with this one for a sec. Now, all I did was
This is a Karen Dick.
Was put a midnight blue on it, and that's all you can do. There's nothing else on this car. It's so ugly. You can't change the wheels, because if you did, the high-end wheels look like crap. SUVs look weird. Sports wheels don't fit the car, because it's just the worst car in the game, and it's so ugly. Why does that...
That's the point, to make it look bad.
I know, it's just so ugly, I just hate it so much. So that's why it makes the list. Now next, over here, this is the Prairie. The paint job doesn't look too bad on it, but I don't know, this car, I've always had beef with. You guys may have noticed I've never done this one for Pimp My Ride, because I just don't want to. I really just don't. This is the
has pimps.
Bullock Prairie. It does? You know, actually, yeah, I have.
It has pimps, it has carbon bumpers.
You're right, it does have the bumpers, but I don't know, I just don't like the car. It's really slow performance-wise, and the look of the car, I don't like it. It's just, I'm not a fan. Anyway, we're gonna move over here. This is the Vulcan Ingot. You know, another awesome station wagon next to our Dundreary Regina over here. So, these guys kind of go hand in hand.
The Regina.
They're both just crappy cars, and, you know, just don't look the best aesthetically, especially this Regina. Man, wood panel cars, thank God they don't make them anymore. They're so ugly. Okay. Anyway, over here we got some SUVs coming up. So this is the Vapid, what is this even called? Vapid Radius. So this is modeled off the Ford Edge. Now, in real life, I do like the Ford Edge. It's not too bad. What else do you think? I'm thinking this is like full-on Ford Edge. There's no way it's not.
This car, it's Ford Edge and a little bit of Chevy in there and a little bit of Honda.
I don't see it as much. Maybe. I'd have to look
here and there
deeper into the car to, you know, I'm not going to go too in-depth with this one. I'm just going to say it looks sort of like the Ford Edge. But in real life, I have no problem with the Ford Edge. They're pretty styling. But I don't know what it is about this car, but it looks like a fat Ford Edge, like a husky Ford Edge, and it just looks really ugly to me, and I don't know
It
why.
looked like a retarded Ford. I call it a badly retarded.
Oh my god, it's just like,
They're
I don't know, I
retarded.
don't like this car. This is the kind of car you see on the street, and you're only gonna take it if you're in the middle of a cop chase, and it's the closest thing to you. Like, that's it. Now, next we have, what is this called again? The Emperor Habanero. Alright, now this car, it is really cool.
The Helix.
In the aspect that it comes with stock Bitboo wheels, and I love Bitboo wheels. Those wheels are cool as hell. So that's like the only good aspect of this car. Other than that, it's pretty fast for an SUV, but the way it looks to me, it doesn't look that nice. I mean, with this paint job, it's kind of cool, but it's not the nicest looking SUV out there. So I don't know. That one's kind of like a mild dislike for. Some of the other cars in here are a stronger
This was the fastest SUV until the Humvee came out.
Yeah, like, it used to be pretty fast. Like, it is fast when you drive it. It's just, I don't know, I don't like it. Anyway, finally, on our list, I know this is turning into almost like a rant video, just because what are you going to expect from my highest, like, most disliked cars in the game? But this is the Vapid minivan, and of course, you know, it's a frickin' minivan. Looks like a Dodge Grand Caravan or something. But, you know what? I don't know why this got added to Benny's ahead of... Okay, King killed himself looking at this car. That's how bad it is. I don't know why this made it into Benny's Motorworks above other cars. Like, there's so many other cars in the game I'd rather be able to take into Benny's, but they did the minivan. And even in Benny's, the minivan doesn't have the most pimps. Like, some of the other lowrider cars that you can take in there have a lot better customization than the minivan does. So, even though you can take it in there, it's still crap. And I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. Especially even this, like, customization job I did on it. I think it looks pretty nice as far as, you know, lowrider customizations go, but it's still like, it's still the minivan, and I don't know why it couldn't be any other car that they added into Benny's. So it is kind of weird that I did include 2 lowriders in this garage, because I do really like the lowrider DLC. Other than the expensive side of it, it is really awesome to have that extra customization that they added for those vehicles. But man, I don't know. I have beef with the minivan, especially when it's stock. It's so ugly. It's just useless. It really is. Like, what are you going to use this minivan for? Absolutely nothing.
Drive-bys?
Drive-bys? Like, you can use the Moonbeam. The Moonbeam is way cooler than the Vapid minivan. So, that concludes this episode.
That is true.
This garage tour video of my most disliked cars in the game. Of course, I know there's going to be many of you that have, you know, different opinions, so let me know down below. I'm all for hearing what you guys have to say. You know, preferably keep it in light of just an entertaining video. It doesn't have to be like, you know, completely destroying my feelings or whatever. It's just an opinion on cars I don't like. You guys probably like some of them. That's you know, that's your opinion. It doesn't matter. If I missed any cars that you guys also think are horrible in Grand Theft Auto, feel free to start a debate down in the comment section below. Other than that, I thank you so much for watching, and as always, have a good day.